Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. Sunday fun day. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together, we are PM Artist Studio. Ooh, that was pretty good. See, you moved on me.
Oh.
Well, you know, when you're leaning to one side, I try to capture you, but, square her up. Anyway, hey everybody, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. We're going to get into this Arty business here in just a minute. We actually have some things that have been delivered that we want to show and talk about. P's going to do pups. Looks like she's got a bracelet update.
Yep.
Art, y'all. But anyway, before we do all that, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies. I like it, love it. Watch some more of it. And if you're watching on replay and you're on a mobile and you hit the like button, then it gives you the little hype thing. Starting to work this out. People been hyping things. I think it's helping. I really do. Because our numbers are kind of going back up to what a normal level of our regular... Because, they do things on the YouTubes and then all of a sudden things kind of get wonky. But anyway.
I don't know how to do that.
Very much appreciate it. Well, you don't watch on mobile, so I don't think you've ever probably... it doesn't show up. It's just a mobile thing.
Yeah, I don't watch on it because I can't see it.
Yeah. So, that's that. Thumbsy upsies. Let's say hello, everybody, because that's how I know that you're here. And if you're new here, subscribe, because you can't say anything in the chat unless you subscribe. And if you're watching on replay, let us know down in the comments down below. I think you can do that no matter what. Be nice. That's all I say. Adrian's here. Alice. Art Curious by MNW. That's Miriam. We have a package from her. So things are coming from Israel much faster than they are going there. Her poor package. I'm telling you, we got a few of them out there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I am not in charge. Once it's in the hands of the United States Postal Service, they do weird things, and they've been doing weird things for like about 3 or 4 months. Some go through just fine. No big deal. Business as usual. Then there's just a package here and there that is like, it goes on a extended tour of the United States.
Well, it'd be interesting if they'd stamp it every time it went
really
through someplace. Because by the time it got there...
I would appreciate that. That would have better... I would feel better about it because it's like you get something cool as artists. I don't think most people would feel that way, but
yeah,
we're on board. Anyway, all right. Barb's here. Becky, Beth, Caroline, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Darcy's here. Darlene and Eddie, Elizabeth, Gray Like Gray, Handy Scandy, that's Nancy. Jennifer Hook, hello. You're new, I believe. Welcome. Jennifer McKinnon's here. Jennifer's Dog Life. Organized Mom. That's Stephanie. Hey, girl. Patty Carey Art is here. Pink Guy. Pink Guy, I hope you are recouping well. And Rosemary, too. Everybody's, out getting things done in the world. Hope y'all are healing and dealing. Healing and dealing.
Lady Riesling had her eyeballs
That's
down.
right. Our group is getting fixed up. I love it. Y'all just, keep chugging along. Carry on. Slapping paint on paper, that's Karen McCoy. Star Driver, that's Linda. Tegan's here, she's the bookmaker. Vanessa is here. She is also a bookmaker and a pop-up maker, because I'll tell you.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm very entertained by that. Brad was also, because I made him look at it. I was like, hey, look, see some of those butterflies. And then Zal Like Hal, she is our pal. If I missed you, I think Ann Canwright came in there. Hello. And Alicia's popping in. Oh, this is all kinds of moving. Let's see. Christy Hartman popped in there. All right.
Hey, Christy, I watched your video.
She's been putting them out.
All side. Yeah,
the one with the
read my
bronze?
comment on that one. No, the one where she used the gold and it, when you water it down.
Yeah, we're talking about the same one.
Okay.
It's the bronze. I know it looks like gold, but it's the one that separates out into the blue turquoise.
I have some of that somewhere here.
Mm-hmm. You do, indeed. Hello, Paula. Okay. Lygia is here. Hey, and y'all, she is all squared away. No worries. But she was very appreciative of the community, outreach on what we thought was a thing, but it wasn't a thing. So I'm not going to, but all is well in the world, y'all. Well,
And-
not all, but
and
in our little community here,
Yeah,
it
and
seems to be
our-
getting sorted.
Susan Dufresne,
We'll talk more about that at CAW.
she's yeah, really. She's experiencing New Mexico weather.
I know.
And
Well,
the
and then I was going to
vagrancy, so-
comment and say, well, good. You need to get your butt inside and watch some PMR Studio and hang out with us. I miss Susan. She knows things.
She does.
And actually, she's the reason that we know Anthony Cody. See? Small world, y'all.
It is.
All right. You ready to go topside?
I am.
Did I say all the things? Swap partners have been announced. So if you haven't gone over there, I think that was done yesterday.
Yeah, and I'm not swapping right now because I got some things going on.
Listen, she cannot. I'm also saying she cannot swap until this. I need this. This is also, I start to avoid this place when it's not a little.
Well, it isn't going to happen on its
I know.
own.
Hope
Right.
springs eternal. One of these days, I'm just going to walk up here and be like, oh my God.
You fall back down the stairs and hurt yourself.
I'll be like, oh goodness, what is she on? Did she?
That would be, yeah.
Somebody slip or something?
I don't know that there's an ingredient out there that would
She haven't found it yet.
galvanize, motivate me to such extremes.
Yes.
I
Hello,
have yet
Mimi.
to find it anyway, if y'all have any ideas.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to go topside. Let's see. Hello, Elizabeth. Top view. There we go. Look at that. Bracelets.
Yes, bracelets. And I should have designed my outfit around these today, but I didn't think about that until...
I could wear the two smaller ones. I don't want the green one. But I like those others. I mean, I could wear the green one. I got outfits for it. It's like that one outfit that I wore to the HEB when that one lady told me that I look so cute.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
We'll do some negotiating after the...
We do.
Mm-hmm. And you hold your arm up and show those two bracelets that you got
Oh,
on.
Michelle with 1 ounce says the audio is great this morning. The lighting is good too. Yeah, I changed P's lighting a little bit because it was...
She said I was jaundiced.
Yeah, I needed to fix it.
Okay, let's talk about these bracelets and stop yammering about this BS here. Okay, so y'all know the last coat that I put on here. Well, actually, it isn't the last coat. Sometimes I use it, but if I don't like the shiny business, then I come in with something else.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm digging on the shiny business. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is this, you say? Well, what it is this product right here.
She loves this stuff.
It's PC Petrifier. It's a wood hardener, and it doesn't have any solvents in it. So there's not any, it's totally water-based. So once it dries, it's done. There's no residual, it's basically plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Ellen.
It's used on places where you have wood that is rotting, but it's too expensive to replace it. You drill small holes and you pour this stuff in.
Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so hello, Jennifer. Thank you for asking. Yes, so what is CAW? CAW is Creative Artivist Work. We do that in the afternoon here. Thank you so much for asking. I was very late with scheduling the video or the stream, but it is scheduled now. And then Eddie, that's Eddie Makes Art, he just put in a link to the CAW. That's a channel because it's a different channel. So hope to see y'all there later on. We're going to be doing a thing about size matters.
We are, and we're
Government,
carrying on
community, wealth,
bookmarks,
and carrying on with bookmarks. So we
and I
get
have
Arty in,
new material, y'all.
She's been busy.
Okay, so basically what you do is you go ahead and you make your bracelet. You get all the business done on your bracelet, and then the last 3 coats, and it says 3, so I do 3.
You
I
listen.
do occasionally follow directions, and actually I've done more than that. The beads that I made
Back in the day.
back in the day, can you grab them off the wall in there? They're right behind my door.
Which ones am I looking for in particular?
You're looking for the ones that I rolled.
Rolled.
The ones that look like the ones from the art museum in Seattle. Okay, so basically what I did with those, and it was interesting because I saw, and I can't, they made a little holder thing out of a scalp brush thing to hold their beads on while the glue on the wrap was drying. And I kind of chuckled about that because I had a whole setup that I'd made out of a box where I had chopsticks across here. I had fishing line on paper clips, and I would just dunk each bead because this stuff's really watery. It's impossible to paint it almost unless you have something big. So I would dunk them and you know, give them a couple of flicks and then hang them up to dry. And about halfway through, you know, you'd kind of move them so they didn't get stuck to the fishing line. That was my production line business.
I think I found most of them.
Well, you just needed one. Okay, so these are the ones that are done with the same. Look, they all kind of go together. I kind of have a palette.
Yeah, you do. Hello, Eric.
And as you can see, this one's interchanged with some just regular, I think these are onyx beads. But you can see you get all different kinds of shapes. These are the ones, these are the dunked beads. Okay? So I'd make the bead, put them on the fishing line business with the paper clip, and then dip them and hang them. And I could do rows of it. I had it all figured out there.
She's a batch artist. She really is.
I am a batch artist. I really am. I don't,
when she's into something, it's like, okay, let's get a lot of this done.
Yeah, and I think this is part of my reason for my arthritic fingers here.
Yeah.
This is really hard on your hands. And I did use different sizes of, I used chopsticks, I used paint brushes, you know, as the roller part. But you can see when these are hard as brick. And they have not come apart, and I don't know how long have we had these, Mariah.
Good gosh, probably about 20 years.
Well,
no,
not quite, because I made these in Alaska.
Okay,
it was after the first time we went to Seattle, and we went to the art museum, and they were having the Japanese display there. They had that.
Yeah, you're getting times mixed up because you were still back in.
Well, I know,
Texas.
I didn't start making them till I was in Alaska.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that would have been over 10 years ago at this point.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, that's what's going on here. And, yeah, if your fingers are up.
And you know what's fabulous about these is that because you can, you know, make big, long things of them, they don't weigh much.
No, they're totally, yeah.
Whereas, like, you know, you start putting stones and things and you have big ones like this, the weight is a lot. And it does.
And plus, they make really nice noise. Now, the other kind are the kind where you just wrap them and they make little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just kind of got tired of doing those. Alrighty. Moving right along here. So, we're going to talk about pups and where pups are going. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Well, don't say it then. Mariah has some ideas of what to do with them, but I have.
Oh, about my thing for Monday? Is that what you?
No. For the where these are going.
Oh, yeah. Don't say anything about that yet.
We're not going to say anything about it. We're going to get closer to being, because you know how I am. This might.
She may pooter out on me, and so the whole thing will be messed up.
Yeah, and everybody will be mad.
Yeah. Best not to talk about it until it's like, you know, in play.
Okay, so I've got this nice brown one, and I really thought I needed more, so I did make another one. But you know, we've got yellow represented here. This was
how many do you have right now?
Rainbowy. And this is going to be included, Mariah.
Well, that's fine. I can also, you know, do some things digitally.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what we have right now that is.
Well, count them. How many?
Finished.
How many?
7.
Okay. Got a ways to go.
But this is what I worked on, because remember we talked about this.
And I told her to have some of the stuff ready, because we've seen you glue it down.
I'm not going to do any more gluing today. I'm just going to show it, because you already know what I'm going to do.
Well, I think we like watching the stamping. We very much enjoy the stamping part. The gluing part's a little like, okay.
I might get to some stamping today, but that's not the first thing on my agenda. All right, so this one is the one
Hello, Terry.
This is what you watched me glue. And then I did go ahead and stamp the back of it.
Hello, Ann.
Just for chuckles and grins.
Shiggles and giggles.
Because I had these out here, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and use those before I put them away. Anyway, that's part of the brown series. This is part of the brown series. Now, this is what we talked about.
Yeah.
Somebody said, well, actually, it's half and half. This is hybrid.
Okay.
This is True Pups.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
And then I got another thing coming on Monday about the pups.
Okay, so, and then this is my latest design.
Ooh. That's a cut up print.
It's a cut up print. Put onto a print. It's not cut up. I used my ruler.
Yeah.
And I measured each one.
I was going to say, it's more uniform than it has been prior.
And then this one is just torn.
Ooh. Now, that's pretty smart, because if you do it on top of the thing, so then you got a nice little stripy thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't really know which one is which.
Yeah.
Because they kind of belly up there.
Thank you, Linda. Yes, and we are going to do something. I need to talk with Brad and pull together. Mimi had suggested a thing, and I think it's fabulous, but I got to talk to him and get it kind of squared away. But we'll do some kind of little, nothing major big, but we're going to do some type of celebration. At some point this month, you have my promise for our celebration of hitting 14,000. Hey, we're at 315 over there at Caw. It's nothing to caw about. Or actually, it is something to caw about.
Yeah, y'all go over there and, sign up.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what these need is
Hi, Joni.
need stamping. Now, I did consciously make the strips a little larger because I'd like to use some of the larger stamps.
It is.
And I thought that would be really totally appropriate.
Heck yeah.
And on this one, I really didn't.
I really like that one. Like, kind of as is. Like,
I know. It's just pretty trippy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I did on this, and I want to mention this.
It's kind of one of those questions, like, who's on top? I mean, I do know who is, but, like, it's got a little bit of a visual, like,
push and pull.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically what I did, and they're not necessarily lined up in the way I tore them because I already mixed that up, so I wasn't going to obsess and compulse about that. But I did try to get the ends to match up with the ends here. Can you see that?
I appreciate that.
So that it kind of has that same kind of blends out down there.
And I think that's also what really helps with the visual. It's like the Escher kind of thing. It's a trickery. If there's a better word for it, I just can't. It's not coming to mind. Sorry.
Perception, depth perception.
It has to do with that.
Overlapping. What's in front? What's behind? Where's it going? Yeah. Okay. So there is that. Then this one, what I did is I took my pups and I put them down on this print that I pulled some time ago, and I pulled it online, so you will be able to reference it. And then what happened when
optical illusion. Thank you.
Optical illusion.
Carrie gets the gold star again.
Dear Lord.
It's like we were playing one of those games, you know.
So I started going this way here because I ran out of pups. And I was going to have to go through them and find.
And like Jesus, tessellation.
Tessellation. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. That Escher did that too.
All right.
Yeah, the things where it started out as ducks and then they turned into dragons or something. I can't remember.
Ducks and dragons. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave this one out and maybe do something onto it. I don't know. I just, I'm having visions of this. I don't know.
People like the purple.
I like the purple too. And I did I did want to go with monochromatic simply because I thought, I hope we may be in trouble here.
Yeah. Is it with a
Okay.
capital T?
With a capital T, because I don't know that I've got open plates.
I'm sure we could remedy that.
Oh, we better get on it. All right, let's.
It seems like we're in a real pickle. Where's the pickle pouch? Write that down.
I don't know. I can't.
Maybe that's what we should do. Logging in the pickle pouches the days that we were like, what to do?
We might have to work on bookmarks just because I don't have any plates open. And I've got my bookmarks all lined up, and I had a whole...
Did you get this taken care of? I mean, it looks like some of those are darker.
No, I did not. No, I'm just, looking over here. I've got that one.
Remember, she's supposed
I probably have
paint
enough
those
that
in.
I don't really need to do that. Okay, y'all know what's happening here.
Yeah, don't mess it up. It's a good one.
It's a good one, and I will try my very...
We've now seen this in 3 streams. It'll be back for a 4th. It makes its cameo appearances. It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it. So I've got 1, 2, 3 with the whatchamacallit things on them. So basically what we're going to be doing here. Okay. I really, I
that's so cool. So like Gia said, I only know about it because Gray was talking about it over the weekend. Her learning is because of Gray. And then, like Gia says, I think I was talking with someone about Escher did translate the tessellations. And Becky, so that's Becky. And then, there you go. It was Becky. I learned it from watching and talking to you. Then she said another thing that was pretty funny, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
Yeah. MC. He's quite the dude. Okay. Gotta stop
That's so funny.
On top of things here.
Well, we do that around the house here. It's like, well, and P will say, did I talk to you about that? Or did I just think that I talked to you about that? Like, yeah, no, I think we talked about that. Or be like, no, that was a convo of one. She's like, I meant to talk to you about that.
And I told Mariah, I said, I haven't seen much of you lately.
I'm handling things, y'all. Like, so we took Izzy out for school shopping, which was really great and not terrible. Like, now, we have also learned what we want is not what she wants. And guess what? She's going to be wearing the thing. So you might as well buy the clothes that she's going to wear. So she got a few things. I was like, you don't need a ton of things. But, it's always nice to have a new outfit or two just for, first day of school, first week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, so we've been doing that kind of thing. You know.
Right. Yeah.
There's other things working around in the background, too, y'all. Very exciting things that we just can't talk about yet.
Okay. I don't know what she's talking about, so...
Yeah, we don't talk.
Y'all know that there are, 3 different styles of this? 4.
5.
Good Lord.
I know. Brad went on a...
Okay, this is 3. This is 4.
Uh-huh.
This is 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5.
Mm-hmm.
And this is 1. Okay. Now, y'all want to know what that is, you just go over there to that PM Artist Studio
Right, do you have
shop.
your plate is lined up right here. Let me move your hands for just a sec. Okay. Square that up at the bottom. Well, you can bring it up. I just need it,
It's because this is not. It's cattywampus.
Yeah. All right. There. That's a little better.
All right. So basically what I did is I took these and I looked at each one. Because I did not understand. I thought we had 1.
We did have 1.
Yeah.
It started out that way.
Yeah. And then it became more.
Then it had babies.
Yes. Replicated itself. That's what happens when you
Actually, it was more like, what is it? Because it's when the cells reproduce by just breaking apart, or they multiply like by splitting.
Mitosis.
I think so. Mitosis?
I think so. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, these are the outer limits. These are the outer bits of the said stencils. You can tell that they've been put
You need to
together
ask for
with
those.
orange tape. I don't want to use those today.
And we got a new person, so like, you know, if anybody, if they don't scrape the bits, because it happens with all of them, because some days, you know, they're getting things done. So we don't read the notes or whatever. And it even happens, you know, on my part. But if it then gets to me when I'm shipping it out and I see that, you know, bits have not been added in, I try to give y'all a mixed bag of bits because we keep stuff from when they do the big scraping. I just haven't put it in a bin.
And the reason that you want to ask for your outer bits, even if they're just plain Jane, is because you can do this kind of thing. I like these because they look like little intestinal tract.
I was going to go with like kind of popcorn, it's a top view of popcorn.
Large colon, small colon, you know, this
popcorn
going around the bend.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. So I like these, and I might use some of them. I don't know. I'm just putting them out here. Boy, I'll tell you what. You
got to make your own guts.
You got to make your own guts. Yeah. We're making them for you. Now you could have taken a screenshot of that, and you know.
Well, that's hard
to do that. That's not fun. Make your own. You know, and your little idea of what's going to happen there is probably totally different than mine. Now, I haven't really decided, so we're going to muddle about here.
Yeah,
folks.
You will not get the little tiny things. We will not send that.
I'm going to go ahead and leave the background on here.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to mess with it.
Well, hey, and it kind of gives you a frame to work with it.
And I'm taking this off the page because I want it off the page. All right, let's just see. I'm going to have to tell you.
She's been cutting them up. Did you mention that?
Did I mention that? Yeah.
She's been cutting even those up.
Yes, and one of these I've ran over it 2 or 3 times with my chair.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cattywampus. You can see it's got a... No, that's not it. I guess this one's...
Good morning, Jessie.
But I was real irked because there were only 2 of these, and you know how I feel about it.
Best chat in town, Barb.
So I can't tell you which one of these I cut out of, but you can kind of tell by looking at it.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Here we go.
Although there is one that is a smaller one. So
okay, so you can see here. Look here's my writing. Yeah, and it's on the right side too.
I just think that these are so cool because we have left enough area and breaks and things that you can make these your own, but still have like some recognizable pattern from all of the earlier things. I just think they're really cool. And I was pretty excited, but when he changed them into 5, I was like, well, that's a lot. But, you know, get one and cut it up.
There you go. Now, when you're doing the long hauls, do not overlap.
You'll be sad. That's where the paint squishes through, and then you're going to be like, man.
And man, that's really a bummer. And I do kind of hesitate going off the page, but, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And I think that, I don't know if that was one that I cut out, or if that's one of...
No, I think that's one of the ones that comes with Style 5.
Okay.
Unless you got real crafty. I don't know. See, it's hard to tell now. Because, see, I follow her instructions, so it very much matches her style. Even when, like, she cuts it out, or the parts that, like, I did and came back and did, is because she told me to do the thing.
Okay, so here, this one's really radically changed. Let's look at this one, because I don't think this one so much is. But you can see I've altered the edges to make it kind of match up.
I love that. And let me give this opportunity to say, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you're like, hey, I can't say hello over there, but I sure would like to because I know that I'm live. I see the chat over there and I can, maybe type. Well, that's because you need to subscribe to the channel. That's also down below there. Give those thumbsy upsies, like it, love it, watch more of it. Best chat in town. Now, if you're watching on replay, please do all the same. Subscribe, like it, comment down below.
I want that because I really like that part right there, but that one's so fat and it's kind of overlapping on that one. Can I move that one over? Okay, I warned you that this was going to be a little bit of a...
Well, no, but I think that it's important. And you know, when Carrie was doing his the other day, because him and Froyle actually debuted these. Yeah, first of the month. So, yeah, 8 days ago. 8 days ago. Feels like a month ago, I swear. It's crazy. They both have videos out. Carrie did a long haul with his, and he kind of did the same thing where he was trying to figure out, all right, which one's
okay, now I like
where.
this one because it's got some interesting stuff there.
Now, are those touching? I just can't tell from this view.
Yeah, don't want that.
Yeah, because it does get under there. And then once it's under it, each and every time that she goes over it and brayers, it just pushes more and more under. And then all of a sudden, sometimes a little bit is good. But if you already kind of create that situation, it allows for even, you know, more to push through than you're probably going to want. 8 days a week. That's right. That's how it works around here.
All right. Really, you know, I don't like that busyness in that corner, but I think
Carrie said they are also great to sponge paint through for smaller projects. Great for spreading texture,
you know,
paste.
I was thinking about that just, you know, not too terribly long ago.
And it's really interesting that, like, once I put those different designs into the shapes, they have such a different look, almost like they've been rounded or altered, but I didn't alter or stretch them in any way other than maybe, you know, but the aspect ratio was kept. I know some of y'all are like, okay, that was more information.
I don't want those two next to each other.
No. Turn your one cut piece in. The corner, kind of corner piece. Turn it, and then slide it in there. Yep. I like that. I'm good at puzzles.
No, I'm not.
She isn't. She's terrible, and she gets angry.
I get angry, and then we...
Just...
Okay, I think if I put that up at the top, it's not going to bother me. This will be even on the bottom, so I won't be getting, you know.
They're floating in, like Tetris.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's even worth it.
No, probably going to cause you more issue than anything, but anyway, she's going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
Hello, Tina.
Okay. So we're going to take this. And one of the things that I thought was really kind of cool, and I was cognizant of that when I was doing my cutting. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now see, that's going to work. I'm not feeling like I'm paint all over my...
Now, would y'all like me to pull the camera
belly
up and see, so you can see a bit more? Because we're a little tighter on the plate than...
Yeah, because this is what I'm going to be working with.
I'm going to pull it up. Y'all, confirmed or not. Hello, Miss Avalee. Welcome, everybody. Give those thumbsy upsies. I need more thumbsy upsies, please.
All right. Now, you realize, basically, what we're doing here is we're making these kind of papers.
Yes.
But what I'm going to actually do at some point, I'm going to say, oh, I like this color combination. I'm going to just whip this sucker on here. And we're going to print it. Just like, you know, Carrie had the papers ready to go.
Yeah.
The different colored paper. I don't have that. Well, I kind of do, but I'm not really sure if... Got a bite on my neck. I think it's a bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
So, we're going to talk about these papers.
That a little better?
So.
It drives me crazy at the bottom. But,
yeah, I guess so. It's just going to have to suck it up on that side business over there. So, I do have these papers. Remember, these were created for the containers, the pencil containers that we used.
You've been very busy with like covering things.
I have been.
You got containers, bracelets. You did a tray.
I did my little container back here. And I did.
Oh yes, little bookmark thing. All right, that's gonna make me crazy.
Yeah, I'm really very pleased with this. I'm gonna show you some new iterations of. But you have to come to call.
Yeah. Bookmark business.
And you have to listen to me talk before we do the. You know, it's kind of like going to those meetings where you got to wait
it's the
for
timeshare
coffees and donuts till after the person's already done their little spiel.
Oh, hey, we also need to. Do you want to do that before you get started there?
Yeah, because I don't want to have to stop.
Yeah. Good. Now I can see that better. All right. Miriam's still here, girl. Sorry.
Oh, no, and I was pretty excited.
And Jennifer, I got my thing. Thank you for sending me that. I'll probably show that tomorrow. And I still need to show that.
Oh, look at these pouches. Oh, and they're laminated.
All right, hold on.
Miriam has a laminator.
Hold on.
We have a laminator, too.
It hates being touched.
And this is mighty fine string here. Crocheting a little hoop-de-doo.
I touched too much. See? Doesn't like
Oh, and look, and this one has a snap. I think this is mine. This is definitely my color.
There we go. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Explore this. Oh, I think are these some of the things we're supposed to be giving away to people?
No, I think those outer ones are for us to keep and love upon. Yeah. Okay. So Miriam let us know. She might have written a letter in there. I just opened the box part and I haven't even because it came yesterday.
Oh, I love that. Love that. Oh, look at that little dude. And there's a fantastic looking dragon. Flowers. Speak. Watch. Ooh. I don't know. What is that, Miriam?
It's like a impression plate.
Oh.
It's like texture.
Oh, okay.
Little angel dog.
Oh, I love this.
Blue dog.
Oh, cute. Oh, here's the other one. This goes with this. Oh, I love those.
Yeah, I know. Because I kind of want it to be a surprise, but I was very excited about it.
What? Surprise?
The thing that Jennifer McKinnon sent me. She takes care of me, that girl.
All right, I believe that's my pouch. I don't see any name on it or anything, but it's my colors. So this is Mariah's pouch. And she doesn't have anything hers, so she has to make something, I guess.
Maybe she meant to separate some of that stuff so I could put some things in the, that other pouch.
Ooh. Oh, this is great. That's a really elegant little, and I love that. I don't know how she made that, but look at this box. Covered box, y'all. And I think this is some of the stuff that y'all get.
Yes, those are the giveaway ones, right? That are going to go into orders.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
She handled business. They're laminated.
They're laminated. Mad clown. I like mad clown. I like weird, crazy clowns. And there's fish.
Miriam did a lot of these over on her channel.
And circus.
There are shorts. There are like streams. So
lots of fish. Another circus performer. Another circus performer. Look at that artwork on those. Coloration. Hot diggity. Now these big ones also.
We're keeping the box.
Yeah, the box stays here. Absolutely wonderful.
And I just love the compartments in the box.
I know.
Like we can put our little ATCs in there.
Oh, look at that.
So if y'all haven't placed an order yet, and sorry, like these just arrived yesterday. But I could either hold all of them, and so then that way they go with the September orders, Or I'm going to let y'all kind of decide here because I know some of y'all have already placed your orders for August and your stuff has already gone out.
Look at that.
Or, you know, y'all let me know.
I love it.
Yeah, that is so cool. Don't show that to Izzy. She'll like want it
And it has a snap, y'all.
put that in my purse. I like it.
Errant thread. Put that back in there. I'll use
Save
for
that.
something. Save that. All right. I love this. It's like a cozy. You know, a tea cozy.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's just, they're friends. Well, this is some pretty awesome stuff here. And like Mariah said, look at that box. It's pretty impressive that.
Do September? Okay. All right. I will hold off.
What?
Keep it in the office that people are saying, please hold it till September. So that way, because our people usually order, like, those folks that are here, they order at the beginning of the month. So we've already missed some of them.
I understand that. Totally. Yes. That would be fair.
Yes.
Fair. Okay. So those
And then Carrie's working on stuff for October.
Oh yeah, I saw his layout in this very neat looking studio.
I think Eddie's been planning to send more things. We love it. Well, Pete, she gets a little lazy on me, but that's all right. We like it because she gets a little more free time because we don't have to, produce as many, little painty papers. From
Although I do
Artist
have
Studio.
a whole stack back
Yes,
here
that's
from
good.
the other day, and we'll have more because of this. I'm mostly going to use this for tissue.
Yes,
Because
some of you order at 12:01 a.m. That is very true. It is pretty we usually have a handful that we know are waiting. I love that. That means a lot.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks.
Hey, Gary stuck up for you. He said, Pete is live many times a week, not lazy. Well, she gets lazy on the packets.
Packets, I know. It's such a whip.
Well, she has to be in the right mood. And then if she's starting from the start point versus having things already ready,
it takes all day.
It takes all day. So it's it needs its own. And if she's kind of in the middle of something else, it's hard to
And I have to
away.
finish up whatever it is that I have,
But you are right. And I am sorry for that. You are definitely not lazy. Sometimes just a little bit of a procrastinator.
Procrastinate and I lollygag because I take a lot more time to do something that really needs to be because I overthink it
and some folks actually
mess it up
because of that this month. Some people now I will tell y'all, those of you that are here, because some people probably don't know one way or the other because they're brand new to PMRC. They're like, oh, cool little papers that came. But the papers that I did send that weren't painty papers were special because I was trying to think. I don't even know if that packet of stuff, if I ever put it on as a true downloadable printable. So I need to look at that. I wasn't sure because it was something else. And what was great is they are very similar-ish. Now they were hand-drawn, more doodle type art that we turned into digital art. But it was kind of in the same vein as what you're doing with the pups. So I thought that was pretty cool that it has a very similar feel. And some of them were front and back. So, even though it's printed, it still is special. I just want y'all to know that.
Okay, this is Meaden. I tried to order some of this and my bank won't let me.
Her bank is putting her on lockdown.
I had bad words with the person that's supposed to know what's going on. I think I'm going to have to go up the chain.
Yeah.
Always start with a light or a dark color.
One or the other.
Facetious. I like to start with black because what it's doing is defining your orifices right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's not going to make a very interesting print.
But it's establishing boundaries.
It's establishing boundaries.
Hello, Lexi.
And it's, and boy,
Hey, Alyssa, thank you.
got to get down into those little orifices on this. I tried to make, one of the things when I was doing the recutting was I tried to make the orifices a little bit larger. And you might want to think about that when you're getting ready to do yours, because it's just going to be a lot more interesting. Once that orifice gets clogged up, it's like, it's not an orifice anymore.
It's been filled.
Yes. Okay, we got to do something here.
Don't let it define Ah, y'all are funny. That's good. That is some best chat in town business right there. So
What?
Eddie said that his orifices have not been defined in ages. And then Mo says, well, actually, Karen says we love our boundaries. Alicia laughed at Eddie. And then, so then there's also a laugh about the orifices. And then Mo says to Eddie, don't let it define you. I knew she would.
That's good.
Hello, Dana. Welcome, everybody that's coming in. Do say hello in the chat. Give those thumbsy upsies.
Now, see, this might be a really good one to use for
I love
puffs.
it. Yeah.
You know?
If you're doing a black and white, like, whole themed thing, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Or
here we go. Let's squirt some white out there.
you can come back to that and put on color. Like, once it dries, then you can come back with your sprays or your watercolor crystals or whatever type of colorizing medium you want to utilize.
And remember, this median paint is really, it's sort of like a lot more transparent than some of the others, and I love that quality. If you're wanting an opaque paint, this is not the one to do. Even the white is sort of transparency.
Which we always got a chuckle out of that one when we were like, transparent white.
Now, I know this is, you know, that I'm over-brayering this.
Hello, Mariah.
For this particular project, it's okay because I'm creating the orifice business going on here. Is more important than getting a really cool.
Ooh, that's a lot of gray paint.
Hey, it's a gorgeous gray. We're building up paint now. I'm going to get a new kitchen towel. That one's got some rough spots on it.
Yeah.
Well, as I used it to wipe off my brush when I was gluing.
Yes.
So it's kind of hard and set up. And
yeah. Crusty bits.
Crusty bits. Crusty bits are okay sometimes, but not when you're trying to smooth out your
Not when
wrinkles, because it kind of gets hung up hither and yon.
Ooh. Hello, Graham.
Okay, sorry,
It's got a lot of paint on it.
It has a lot of paint on it. And that's okay. We're going to just carry on. And the next one I do here is going to be a lot less juicy.
Hello, Lorraine.
Okay, I'm just going to put a little less on because we can.
Yeah, that was because you've already got. There's quite a bit of paint.
I've got
there.
a lot of paint here.
But the other thing to keep in mind when you have all of these stencils out there like this in this configuration with quite a few orifices.
Now they're sucking down in.
It's you need more paint than you think that you do. And they're brand new stencils. You want to build up the paint on.
Try to not have a bunch of marks.
Hello, Bruja.
Here. intentional spraying off, and we've got an absolutely lovely brayer off over here.
Yes.
Now, at some point, y'all kind of keep track, because I'll lose. Remember my purple one? What the hell did I do with it?
Oh, she's meaning keep track of the count. This will be the third.
I want the right one. I want to go ahead and do this on, but it has to be the perfect one. Now look how that's sucking down there.
That's a little pain.
You see that? And I'm using this kitchen towel to get down in these orifices, because see these little tiny orifices like down here and these up here? If you don't start picking those out, they're going to fill up, and they will leave a texture even if they are full. But you know, we want the pattern to. Oh, that's my.
Oh yes, hi to Mom.
Yucky one. What happened to my? Oh, here it is. Now see how that picked up?
And I love the bluish tone now to the gray. See, to me, that's more interesting than the gray.
Oh, no.
Not gray here, not, but gray.
And air conditioning.
She fights it over there.
But we're not turning it off. Okay.
No.
Now check this out.
Oh, see, that's good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay.
See, all within 6 minutes. Now what? I think you should do purple. Like, purple would have been better. I do like how smooth these paints seem to be.
They really are. They're very, very finely ground.
Now, some of y'all are like, I don't really understand what y'all are talking about. As you experience different types of paints, different brands of paints, they all have a different viscosity to them, for a lack of better word.
Patina.
No.
Surface quality. And that's not always evident when you put it on the plate.
True that.
It has to come off the plate before you know what kind of thing is happening there.
I don't know if we're saying the same thing.
And I do think we're saying the same thing.
I think all of these are factors in the final, consideration of paint. But my particular point that I was making was more about the... was about the smoothness.
Now, this is lovely because of the...
feel versus visual.
That
is pretty.
Really, lack of contrast here is actually a good thing.
Justification is always necessary.
And that was not justification. It was not justification.
That was purely an observation.
Observation. Completely different things. Okay, now one of the things I have to keep reminding myself, I need to make sure I am doing a good job of getting my paint out to my edge.
I didn't want to call you out on that one, but that's what kind of happened in that last one, why you didn't have your different areas.
Yes.
Because where you apply the paint, you'll notice that's where the older layers start to get activated again. But if she isn't bringing out those heavy, blobs of paint, because see, you can even see the line. and how much that activates the lower levels and almost picks it up.
Okay, I don't think this is going to be a very good pull,
No,
but
but
I like it.
Yeah, and I think you
Anyway.
need to kind of move on because it is drying up.
It is.
But it is beautiful color. I like the... I hope it comes up because it's very pretty. This could be the one that you're looking for.
Well, I kind of think what I need here
May not be the droid you're looking for.
You know, I'm kind of going not enough paint.
Yeah.
After doing
Too much paint. Easing into the amount.
Goldilocks situation here.
Yes. These are the Meeden paints. I don't know if they say soft body matte. We'll tell you in just a second. Yeah, see, I'm a little sad. The orange stayed. Would have loved a little more of that to come up, but...
You don't always get what you want.
But you get what you need.
It ain't what you want. Makes you fat, it's what you eat. Just an observation.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna up the ante here a little bit.
Okay, Miriam did want to know which Meeden paints those were. Are they the soft body pastel ones, or?
Yes, they are soft body.
There you go.
And I think that these are, they're from across the pond, because that's when my bank gets all pissy poo poo. Is, you know, if I'm going across the pond.
Oh, Carrie says, throw in a metallic layer.
Amen. Thank you. I'll get to it. You didn't tell me soon enough.
Well, he really did. I didn't. It was my bad. Because, and then somebody said, Carrie, they'll hear you here in a second.
Okay, you notice we're getting a lot more coverage.
Yeah.
Here. So your Meeden paints, they're lovely. And you can get heavy coverage on them. But they're going to be much more transparent than some of your other paints. Trying to get my
Hey, Carla.
lines off of that baby.
Hello, Sophia.
I've got my things interfering with my burring off here. I'll just reach over there and whack that sucker off.
Yeah, just chop it.
I've been known to do that.
If it sticks out, you got to cut it off. I think so, Paula.
What?
Meeden is an Australian brand.
Oh. Well, I guess my bank doesn't go to Australia.
Maybe that's why they're upset about it. They don't like it when you're trying to buy things
our bank
international.
got bought by Capital One, you know.
Oh. What's in your wallet?
I don't know.
Soon not to be Capital One.
Well, I'm kind of happy about it. They're the ones that called out Fearless Leader on his...
Well, they just didn't want any part of that because they're like, that looks sketchy. No, thank you.
Well, I guess they're still...
Yes.
I think I might have some kind of thing going on with the Aussies. It's illegal.
Right. Because, yes, the artists are the ones.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
sending alligators back and forth or some sort of thing like that.
Oh, it is not. Oh, okay. Meeden is not Australian brand. Chinese.
I thought it was like Amsterdam.
No.
Deutscher stuff.
Nope, it says Chinese.
Chinese? Well.
People's Republic of China.
Okay, here we go, Carrie. Now, we still have lots of paint out there. This is Iridescent Sky Blue. I like it.
You like it? Do you love it?
I like it.
You want
Ooh,
some
look at
more
that.
of it? I like it. I love it. Okay, why is my chat being weird? I was probably gonna want my thing, and then. I will tell you, this thing makes me crazy.
Another fantastic looking brayer off over here.
Mm-hmm.
Have them coming right and left.
All right, sorry. I had to re-sign in to look at my chat. I don't know. It's upset today about things. Gonna be doing weird. Oh, it is just being super weird. Okay. Done with that. This is like, I don't know. My chat was all off into a different place. Yes. Like, wasn't even the thing. I don't know what's happening. But I do want to say, hey, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Best chat in town. This one's been a pretty good one. It's been said by a few folks already here in the chat today. Legit. We ain't too legit to quit. Please do give those thumbs upsies. Like it, love it, and watch more of it. Trying to remind y'all, we're doing really well. Y'all are hyping well. We are building this community. Very excited. I love this purple. This makes me very happy. Now I don't know if it goes with your other purple, but I like this.
It's mulberry.
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 Hi, Meg.
I like it. I like it. Okay. Now we've still got
I still with ya.
See if we can get some more of this.
Oh, she got her bookmark. She's very excited. You're very welcome. Elisa got her beautiful bookmark and she put it in her book. Wonderful. Now, we do give away these bookmarks. And if you're like, well, I didn't know that. Well, you got to go over to CAW because we only do it on CAW.
Yeah.
It's how we get y'all over there.
Yeah. It's bribery.
It's bribery. We're not above it.
I've got pieces of my...
Not with art, you know.
I've been working on the bookmarks.
I like the bookmarks. I mean, it's almost like artist trading cards, but it's like, you know, for arty book readers.
Yeah.
And people that are actively artivistly engaged.
I haven't written on the back of my latest batch. But
oh, nice. Sophia's reel about her putting her print off the plate. It went a little bit bananas. At 3 or 4 times the view it normally gets. Very nice. That is so exciting when it does that.
okay,
That's how they get you, though. You know, they give you that little... And you're like, I could do another one.
All right, now we're going to do some heavy-duty pressing here. Because we not only have to get
oh, Darcy, no.
down in there,
I'll
but we
get you
have
one.
a lot of resistance because this paper is now almost, it's double-sided in places. So
I'll get you one. Yes, and use the call link above. Go over. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will be calling later this afternoon. Because that's kind of, we're going to try to stick to this schedule as much as we possibly can, which is the Sunday versus Saturday at 3:30. So we'll see you again because we're already ready. We've just decided that's easier.
well, I don't know if I love that.
I kind of like it.
I don't know. I think it kind of muddied it out, but you know, c'est la vie.
Oh, kittens, kittens.
Let's get some.
Show us some
arrow paint
pictures,
down
Graham.
here. What?
Graham, he's at his mother's house because she had knee replacement. I tell you, everybody's getting their knees done. This is kind of, it's funny. It's our group. That makes me chuckle. Anyway, she has kittens.
She has kittens, like baby kittens.
She got a new knee and 2 4-month-old kittens.
Oh, nothing better than that. They're so funny. We had to get some more contrast going here.
Oh, she's getting the knee done on Wednesday. Okay. We're thinking of y'all. No, I don't want knee photos. I want kitten photos. But good call, Eddie, because I was thinking about that too. I'm like, I wonder if the timing wise that was like. That's funny. Mm-hmm. Hello, Kay. Saying Alicia wants to know.
Yeah.
She wants to know about the knee. Well, P had knee surgery, not replacement.
I didn't have replacement.
Yeah. Don't they say that the replacement's almost better? Or the healing
it takes it less time to actually.
Which is kind of crazy.
But, you know, I said, you know, I always feel like you should keep what
Yes,
you got.
do the PT.
As long as you, yes. And don't put that off. Mm-hmm. I had a whole...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ricky Normeyer says hers is great after the replacement. See?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the crowd that knows. Where else are you going to get art and, you know, some folks that have been through the thing that you may be going through or want, you know, need to go through? Just saying. Yeah, Sue has PTSD from the knee replacement that went horribly wrong. P had one round of her thing was
my eye.
Yeah, that was what was the deal with your knee though? Because it kind of locked up on you.
What I didn't have physical therapy because he didn't want him messing up his work as his surgeon. He's just such a dick. So he didn't prescribe, you know, how you have to have prescriptions for that kind of thing. Well, he didn't want it to interfere with the healing process of the knee. So what happened was,
locked up, kind of.
Well, I couldn't straighten it out all the way. And he was all, you know, pissy poo-poo when I went back in. And he said, "Is that the best you can do?" I said, "Well, it is the best I can do because you didn't assign physical therapy, so I didn't know what I was supposed to do here, and you didn't give me any instructions, sir." And so he shut up, marched out of the room. You could tell he was
pissy.
Mm-hmm. And I, you know, I just kind of sat there and thought, well, you know, this is either going to work itself out or not, and I can be looking for another doctor.
Uh-huh. He sent you to it.
So he came back in. He says, "All right." I think he just had to take a few minutes to get himself together.
She ain't wrong.
And I really hate that.
Didn't like the approach.
Yeah.
She came in hot.
Yeah. And he said, this is what we're going to do. He said, I'm going to put this out there to you, and you can do it. I'm going to give you a shot into that site. And what the shot was, of course, steroids,
mm-hmm.
which destroys all semblance of your kneecap that wasn't already destroyed. I can't do certain yoga moves because I don't have kneecaps anymore. Kneecap on that side anyway. But and then we're going to do extensive physical therapy, and you're going to have to do it twice a day on your own. But you're going to go to the physical therapist 3 times a week until we...
And that helped.
This leg straightened out. Yeah, eventually it did. But it was horribly painful. And I had this thing that, you know, put your knee and then you would...
Yeah.
I wasn't really a very happy camper.
Lexi would like to learn that skill of how to snap back at the doctors. That way she has no problem. And let me tell you, it's a little uncomfortable being in there with her. Because you're just like, sorry. She ain't wrong. Again, it's approach. I'm telling you, we all just need somebody in the...
You know, you know where I learned how to do this is going to the doctor with Carmichael.
Okay.
He used to say... the doctor would say, "What took you so long to get here?" He said, he used some choice words, but he said, I was just giving myself time to heal here, Doc. And he said, "Mr. Carmichael, what is your secret, to longevity?" Or yours is avoiding doctors. Some of them thought that was funny. Some of them didn't think it was so damn funny.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, Sue. That is just, loose part. Oh, okay. Learning all kinds of things. Mm-hmm.
Trying to get the streaks out, folks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of messed up a really nice brayer off over here, but we'll pull it out.
Lick that calf back over again.
Yeah, absolutely. A little missionary work, it'll be good.
So, Ever After sent me a thing from, I think it was from Instagram, or maybe it was a Facebook reel or whatever, from one of the little short things. But it was these comedians. I'll send it to you. It was so funny. But basically just talking kind of a little bit like how you and I do. Theirs was a little bit more inappropriate, but, we dig that too. People get away with that. Just Southernisms and Southernisms and things. And I asked her, I said, "Is that how we sound?" What did she say? I'm sorry, I got it, because it was such a great response too. Catherine, she's a good old girl. Let's see here. She said, so I said, "Oh goodness, we sound like that sometimes." She says, "You have your own unique brand." I was like, "Yes, we do." I love that. That brought me a lot of joy. Hello, Jackie. Welcome. Appreciate it. Welcome to everybody that has come in.
Okay, we're building up lots of layers on the front of the stencil. The top of the stencil here.
It didn't, Sophia. I need to. I do. Well, and maybe the green with the purple.
Yeah. It's looking kind of interesting. Puffing up.
It's
I'll
it's absorbing.
It's absorbing. Now, I think this is interesting. I'll have to show you all these later because air conditioning is not it's not helping me out here. We're going to go ahead and take another. Sometimes you do a 2-pull for when you notice that you've got things out there that you would really, really, really like to get off of there.
And there's enough paint that needs to happen.
Enough paint to make that happen. Then you jump on that like a duck on a Junie bug.
That's right.
Now, see, you can even see it through the tissue.
So what we're doing here, because I think we do have quite a few new people, and if you aren't familiar with the process, what we're doing here is called the long haul. So P earlier on in the stream has laid out these pieces and parts. These are from our latest design here at PM Artist Studio, which was totally a collab across, PM Artist Studio. Brad was even included because he helped out busting it up into the 5 different designs, which is called Coffee Ring Supreme. Now, please keep in mind that P has gone through and altered them further, as she do.
Airbrush added, folks.
See, altering across paint, Yupo, whatever. And yes, these are Yupo stencils. That means that they are polypropylene, 100% plastic. So if you're like, whoa, I'm not familiar with that. One of the reasons that we love using Yupo is for this type of process right here, what you're seeing on the screen. Because the paint builds up in a unique way on the Yupo. And as you're going through the long haul, he's layering in different, not only different colors, but different types of paint. Because each type of paint will give you different results. You need to do a metallic. We still forgot about that. Carrie, sorry.
I did do a metallic.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was chit-chatting about some other things.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't paying attention. I'm here, but I'm not sometimes. I'm in the chat or, I'm in the same room, but y'all can see how it happens.
Yep.
So, anyways, you're altering from dark colors to light colors. You want to phase through and kind of think about your next one that's coming along, but don't be totally obsessed about that either, because the next one just gives you the opportunity to get the next cool mixture or possibility of that paint releasing off of the Yupo stencils. Like we may just have her.
See, it's starting. We're getting there. Look at this.
Yes, and P does add that airbrush medium to some of her mixtures. Like, those of you that have come from Carrie's channel, you notice that he has his bottles of paint and what he does, so that way you're not wasting any paint. You always have that like little bit at the end. So he starts to like kind of add those together. So does P. He does that kind of thing, but a lot of times she will mix in the airbrush medium because it creates a more fluid style paint.
Yes.
Also does really cool stuff as far as the finish of the paint. And when I say finish, once it dries up, you get that cool, almost satiny, and depending on which other paints it's mixed in with, how satin or shiny kind of that particular
and this has
paint
something added. I don't know what, but you can if you hear rattling, that means balls have been added.
Right. So the airbrush medium is a fantastic, fun thing that is not just meant for airbrushing. But what it does is it loosens up the paint. So depending on what paint you are putting it into, that will make it more loosey-goosey, as we like to say around here. That offends some people. Don't Google it, I guess. But in our terms, we're old school Southern people here. It just means that it loosens up the paint.
Yes. You ever watch a goose?
A goose.
Take a crap. I mean, it's I'm into
It's in the name, loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey.
Wasn't just
Her
a
name's
goose.
Lucy.
And it wasn't just the goose I knew. Or was chased down by, because they'll do that. They're mean.
My sister has geese, ducks, chickens. They used to have a donkey, but the donkey died.
R.I.P. donkey.
I know. And Daryl dug its grave.
I hope he had a
on
backhoe.
the property.
Did he have a backhoe?
No.
By hand?
By hand.
That's some dedication. That donkey.
It was. He loved his donkey. And
anyway,
I
hopefully.
think he was 25 years old when he finally.
Oh, well, yeah, they do.
Ghost. Yeah, he was, good friends.
That's a long time. All right, hopefully I explained that and didn't get too off into the weeds with the goose and the donkeys.
Now look at how interesting this is getting.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to put that aside.
But airbrush medium is just another medium, like matte medium, or we have like the GAC. All those different things can be added to the paints that you currently have to make them do different things. You can add extender, which makes your paint dry slower, extending the dry time. It can also be known as retarder. Like the US Art Supply is called a retarder. Some of the brands call it an extender, or even like the airbrush medium in its abilities. Not only does it make the paint more loosey-goosey, it also creates an extending time to it. And so does some of the other ones. Some of the other mediums also either make it craze more, which is that cellular situation that you get sometimes, or some of the mediums will make that happen less.
You just got to mess with it.
You got to mess with it. Got to learn these things. Come hang out with us. We'll talk about it. We'll get you note up.
Yeah. And you ask questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you something anyway.
Well, and some of these folks here in the chat, they know a lot more than we do.
They do.
That's why we hang out with them. You should hang out with smarter people. Make you smarter.
That's right.
Cheers to that.
But you also have to be smart yourself.
You got to be willing
to be able to recognize
yes.
the smart people that you're hanging out with.
That's right.
It's always good. Again, it's important to get it in your orifices, and don't forget your edges.
She's telling herself that. Because she's constantly forgetting those edges.
God, that's a lovely green. Mo, check it out! And you know what I haven't done is pink.
See, Mo, she did you wrong right there. She's like...
I said pink and green in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Barely even paused.
Reflection point. Alicia, so some just heads up on that, and you totally can. So now metallic paints, when you are mixing them, they get a little tricky. Now, I think if you're mixing metallic with metallic, you're going to be just fine because they hold the same kind of binders, or, you know, they have the same properties. If you mix your metallic paints with other styles of paint, just, you know, matte or, you know, glossy-ish paints, it may work out. But a lot of times what happens is you will lose the shininess, the metallic essence of it.
Especially if you're mixing your metallic with an opaque.
Yes, it will just knock it out. Just dulls it, and then you're a little sad.
Makes it flat.
Yeah. Flat. There we go. That was the word. Sorry, my brain's not.
Goes flat.
It goes flat.
Now, I used an awful lot of paint here. This may be a twofer.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Lynn.
When I do this last round, and I'm doing this, I'm not putting any pressure on the brayer at all. I'm just dragging it.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping that I get off the... That's a sign you've got too much.
Oh.
Too much.
That is a very good question, Paula. She said, previous stream question, can P tell me how she made the gold with the pink? And I think it was green gold. It was. So P had put down like a thin layer of the green gold, you know, Golden's green gold. Or no, actually it was the Aura.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
They're
almost the same color.
Yeah. The key there, though, was that it was a very, very thin layer because it goes pretty transparent and makes it really bright, like almost yellow versus green.
Yeah.
Then used the U.S. Art Supply, right? Yes. U.S. Art Supply pink iridescent, which is a peachy gold. So those two together made that more kind of brilliant iridescent type gold.
Y'all, I will show you these at the end.
And the bummer, though, is that those U.S. Art Supply... Now, really all you're looking for is a pink that shifts to gold. So whatever paint you can find that in, I think you would get similar results. Like the Nick Pro, they have that one. Maybe the PBO.
Okay, I need to talk this one.
Okay.
Lucas Krill Studio, Vermilion with airbrush added. Also India Yellow and Titan White Buff and Cadmium Yellow. Never to be made again.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens here sometimes is my little balls get stuck in the nozzle.
Mm-hmm. Just got to tap them out. Hold it at an angle. Oh, congrats on getting the laundry done. I need to get mine done. It's in a state of being undone.
You know, I think that this process is really
Hey, Reba.
excellent for people to learn about colors and what happens with colors when you mix colors.
And the types of paint.
I highly recommend this process. Just put a stencil down. Don't ever lift it up. Just keep adding paint over the top, and you will start learning about what happens with paint.
Mm-hmm. That was a lot of paint.
It is a lot of paint.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you that we really need to replenish our... This is all I have. I used up all of the tissue. It's all been cut up.
Oh, so I need to order a box of Carnival?
Well, you know, it's not going to... We know it's not going to get any cheaper.
No, or availability sometimes, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to make that happen today.
Well, it's not like, you know... I'm just giving you a heads up on it.
Ooh. And we will go through these at the end.
Yes, we will. I can't... They're wet right now. If I hold them over this, it'll just be a total mess. All right, now, my feeling is to go ahead, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and get another loosey-goosey mix here.
All right, you got 38 minutes.
Oh, dear. What did I take so much time doing?
I don't know. Well, we went through the, stuff Miriam gave us. She talked about bookmarks and, there's things.
Thanks. Now, this definitely has some airbrush in it, and it might have some other stuff, too. I can't remember.
It's a mix. Hey, Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Hello, Teresa. Sorry, some of y'all came in and I missed you. Welcome to everybody that is coming in. Do say hello in the chat. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. We have some of y'all. About 25. If you're hanging out and unsure, that's totally fine. If you don't know where the like button is, that means you're probably on a mobile device and you just need to close chat for a second, and then the little thumbsy upsies appear there, and then you can boop it, and then you can, click the little chat thing again. That's how it works.
How it works.
And I know some people are like, yeah, I knew that, but there was a little bit that I didn't know that, because I was like, what happened to my thumbsy upsies? Also, I have a question. And I asked the Googles, but it did not give me a satisfactory answer. And I kind of called BS. Here's the deal. So I was over on the Joy Reid channel the other day watching a thing. And I sort of moused over the description box. And when I did that, it glowed blue. It glowed purple. And I was like, well, that's cool. How is it she has purple? And then when I go to the other channel, well, like to our channel, it just kind of does like a brown or a whatever. But supposedly, like, you can't set that. But I'm like, why was hers purple? I want purple. I would like a glowy purple box, please.
It might involve
knowing some people
more higher up.
I feel like that they have access to things that we do not.
Then that sort of makes me...
It makes me a little sad, because it's like, oh, what? Us just, at our 14,000 subscribers, we don't get those sorts of, bigger channel things. A little sad about that.
How many subscribers does she have?
I think like 400,000 or something.
Oh.
I don't know. And we've been on YouTube longer. But people know her. We weren't on cable television or anything like that. She knows people. Oh. Terry says that on her computer, we glow light blue when you hover over. Okay. So maybe it's just because it did say that depending on, and I have my, like, all of my Google stuff in my browser and everything set to, like, the night mode, or, you know, the dark theme, because of darkness. So that could have something to do with it. But I just want to know, yeah. For box, yeah, I need it to glow purple. I think it is, but ours is blue, so ours should glow blue. But when I moused over it, it was kind of like a brownie kind of color, and I was like, oh, that's not fun. We do. We have a more select, yes, tight-knit group. That's so true, Ricky. She put perspective on it for me. I appreciate that. I thought so. Maybe the most color seen. And ours is brown. But Terry said it's blue. Interesting. Karen's is pink. Karen's is pink when she mouses over it. Huh. Well, I don't know. I think they're doing things. That's all I got to say about that. I would like access to that feature. I want to set it. I feel firm about this.
This is called Muckledy Done.
So it seems to be more of a personal thing, because Eddie goes over the Joy's, it lit up pink for him.
Well, I guess it's dependent on your computer.
Yeah. Who's doing the mousing over?
Yeah, it's not Joy at all.
She had nothing to do with it. She's like, hey, man, don't blame me. This is on you. This is a you thing. That's kind of what the Googles told me too, but I didn't believe it. I didn't feel it was a satisfactory answer. I'm just saying.
She comes by that honesty. I like to create my own reality.
That's right. I was like, no, I can't be right. I'm really sure that Joy had something to do with this. And I was about to send a message to him and say, I would like the Joyanne Reed purple. Like, if it's an option. That's how I want the PM Artist Studio boxes to glow. And then over at Ka, I would like it to be blue. Branding, y'all. Branding. It matters. Was that a Nick Pro color?
It was.
Okay, fabulous.
Didn't go enough.
So Alicia, just to kind of get you back around, because she's like, I don't know what we're talking about here. So whenever you go to different channels, or it seems like it may even have to do with the different videos, I would assume. When you mouse over the description box, this is desktop. I don't know what it does on mobile. It may not even do anything on mobile because you're not really mousing over. But yes, it will light up a different color, which I thought was very interesting the other day. That's beautiful. I hope it comes up. I don't think it's going to come up. Looks kind of dry. But it's metallic, and that's hard to tell sometimes. Use your tip. Yeah. Hello, Carl Miller.
Hi, Carl Miller.
We're long hauling.
That we are.
Now we are. Ooh, I love that. That might be kind of purpley and worthy of the other purple.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, yes. And if you are new here and you want to get real knowed up about our, terms and PM-isms, as we say, you can click that link over there in chat. Nightbot has it, but see, Mo prompted it. You can use those hashtags to prompt, the Nightbot on certain things. We have those. You know what I mean?
This is Phthalo Turquoise airbrush edit.
But over there at the PM-isms, you will get knowed up. Hopefully have a good little chuckle, too.
Yeah. Lighten up your day.
See?
Gotta be careful not to use this stuff. This is the turquoise that I need to put in my long haul before I pull it.
Yeah. Be a real situation.
Yes.
Because this is a special blend.
Special blend.
Probably not to be reproduced, but she can get close. You can
get close. Yeah. Shoot.
Presets. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie is here to help me with the words that I don't, my mind is like, yeah, no. We're not remembering that. Oh, Jennifer went over there. She got some needed knowledge. That's what we like to hear, Jennifer. Thank you so much.
So where is the Meaden from? China?
That's what Eddie said. I mean, you could look on the bottle. It'll tell you.
I don't have time for that.
Hand me one of those bottles and I'll read it.
Gosh, that is so beautiful.
That one's very pretty. And the stencils look fab.
Sorry, I have to rearrange my... see, this is so weird because this down here is going to lift up suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
And,
You're keeping one.
this is the one we're going to use. This one is Soft Body Acrylic, number 315. They didn't deign to address its color.
Oh, they don't say on the bottle, so it must say it on the box.
Well,
because it's part of a set, so they don't have to put all the details on the... They're not sold
I still have the
individually.
box, but I can't pull it out at this particular point in time.
I trust Eddie. Eddie knows things. Karen says, yeah, Meaden is China. However, they are messing around everywhere. That's one.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Eddie was spilling the... Yeah, he's telling facts. And like Gia says, she just went over to validate the color on the box description. She has an iPad, no mousing over, but in bouncing through the different videos, she noticed the description boxes are different colors, but mostly all brown. See, that was my experience too. I want to know, like, how does it decide which ones are going to be more colorful? I have questions. I would like a YouTube, like, they should put me in charge, like, in contact with somebody that has some, like, inside. I could be very helpful. All I'm saying. More so than I think other people that might be more connected than I am. It's a feeling. These are not facts.
This is the green I really like in this Meaden.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yes, like when you're liking certain ones, I like that the little thing changes. Like the comedy ones have the little laughy face. Again, I don't understand why the art community gets kind of left out, like, or bundled in with some other just kind of more plain stuff or whatever. I think we should have a little palette or something, or a little paint splat. That would be cute. See? Ideas. Feelings. Exactly, Rhonda. Exactly. That's not the color to be. I second what Mo had said. No need to be a lady. Oh, Miriam got 2 bottles of airbrush medium today. She knew she had things to do. She's like, I'm gonna get 2.
Hey, you might as well.
That's right. Because once you know, you know.
Get a big one.
Get a big one. That could be true too. Yeah. Oh, it couldn't. Yeah. So it may not be rolled out to everybody. What? They do that. Like YouTube will do certain things, and so depending on like where you're at in the world and what server they have you like connected to or whatever of theirs, you may not have the same features because they'll just roll it out to certain, and they'll even do that with certain channels. Like larger channels will get different features that some of the smaller channels might get later, but they'll see how people like it before they get, all of the complaints. Better to, ease into some of these things.
Ease in.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but that's what color it is.
Mystery green.
It's a nice green.
It is. Did you mix it or is it just...
I'm not sure what happened with that.
She didn't leave herself notes.
I did not leave myself notes. Sometimes I'll just get in a hurry and I need a color and I just mix it up. I'm happy with the color and whatever I'm doing. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, yeah, probably, Meg. One of the things is like, I mean, unless you have a very specific need or want, like why you would want the airbrush medium versus a glazing medium, or he just mixes them. It's more or less to just use up old paint. Yeah.
That.
One of the things that we really like about the airbrush medium in particular is that it does add that little bit of shine to the paint. But again, that depends on which paints it's being mixed into. So really, if your main goal is like, hey, I have these other mediums that I know that are more fluid, the medium itself, and then I have paint that is left over that I would like to get more out of it. That's kind of the main reason. Then, if you want to start mixing the colors up, like if you got a bunch of different greens, but you're like, okay, I'm going to put all the greens together and then put a little bit of airbrush medium in it, that helps them mix together.
Well, now we're done.
Yes, Jesse. Some channels say that, yeah, Jules, I don't know I don't know if they're keeping that feature.
Quinacridone red.
But I remember them asking about that like almost 2 years ago.
What is this?
On YouTube. Like, because they had I think the little leaderboard, that seems to have gone away. People didn't really care for that. But the hype button has stayed. And that was all part of kind of similar rollouts. Meg would like to know where to find the balls for mixing. Okay, you want to just find, now some people, okay, there's various things you can use. So if you have like plastic beads, some people have even used those. You just need something to kind of knock about in there. I don't know if the plastic beads are necessarily heavy enough to like stay towards the bottom, but I don't know if that's you just need an agitator in there. So that's an option. If you do go with like the metal ones, you want the stainless steel because otherwise they will start to rust, and that's a bad situation. As far as finding them, you want to look online. Some computer places and places like that online. We get ours from Sue. Sue is our ball supplier. But I don't know that she wants to supply the whole world or anything. But she'll maybe be able to tell y'all where, because I kind of remember that being part of a conversation at one point, that it's like you can go to here, this is gonna date me. You know, like Radio Shack type places or whatever. Like they have computer parts and things. Like a Fry's. Those aren't even around anymore. I don't know. Try to stay away from the A store, but you might just have to go there. Yeah. Eddie says he has the 5.5 millimeter stainless steel balls. Those are the ones he likes those. Mm-hmm. No. Graham perked up at Radio Shack. If you know, you know. We used to go there. My dad loved that place. You could go there for all sorts of things.
All sorts of things. Balls added.
That's crazy, Becky.
And this is phthalo blue green shade with airbrush medium added, I am assuming.
Yeah, there was one over in Clovis, New Mexico, and we used to go there. I think it was like, it may have even been in the mall at one point in time, but then there was one like downtown too.
Yes. A little, I needed to shake that up a little better, I think.
Marbles, woodwork, Ellen, you want to be careful though with anything that's glass because it might bust. Like, and just depends on how hard you shake them. That just seems like I should say that.
Yeah, that wouldn't those balls be knocking together.
Oh yes, Susan, probably hardware stores, any place that has maybe like
ball bearings.
Ball bearings. Although you want to be careful about that because I don't know if all those are stainless steel necessarily.
I think most of them are because they're.
Yeah, but a lot of times they're in oil, so I don't know that they have the rust. Or maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But you said that, and I'm like, yeah, they're not. They're subjected to water. They will be stainless steel.
Yeah.
But oil, I don't know. That's quite.
Because usually they're coated like in things that are going to keep them away from the water. I know things. This is really pretty. Okay, you've got 15 minutes.
Okay, I've got to. Please.
That one's really gorgeous.
One more here.
Yeah. Bye, Kay. Thanks for hanging. You too. Yes, stainless is very important. Importante. Mucho importante. Otherwise, they're going to rust, and then it's going to mess up your paint, and you're going to be real sad about it. Then you're going to have a hot mess, gooey mess. And the reason that I know this is because you will also have this situation with your pens in your glue. See, we just thought like we could get away with using some of these other pens, and then it turned into a gooey yuck mess.
A pen is a pen is a pen, and
it is
ain't
not
necessarily so.
No, rusty paint. Like, you want things to look rusty sometimes, but you don't need it to be legit.
Clogs up your nozzle.
Clogs up your nozzle. Yeah, Graham has also experienced this lesson. I think most of us have. Or you think one is going to be like a stainless steel one and then it's not. And you're like, oh, that's new information. Yeah, well, grungy is good, but yeah, it just, if it's the orifice of the stencil and the goal is grunge, that's different. But good call.
All right, now we'll let that dry for a moment.
This looks so cool.
Now, I'm...
Are you going to do the thing?
Well, I got a lot of blue out there. I don't know if I'm quite ready to give it up yet.
Okay.
So, well, that was really brilliant.
Yeah, you did some things. Hello, Nancy Gray. Thank you very much and welcome. Okay, so...
All right, what do I mean by this?
Yeah, what is your plan here?
My plan is I'm going to go ahead and do some more.
All right, you got 10 minutes.
And no, I'm not going to do, not.
Right, at this moment.
On camera, I'm not going to do this. I am going to do more. I'm not lifting this
But what
off.
I will tell y'all, because again, I think we have some new folks here, or just as a really good reminder, do not let your stencils, do not keep them there. It could be like, oh, I want them to hold the line, and that's going to be awesome. I'm going to let it dry with the stencil there, because that's going to be fab. Do not do that. Your paint will adhere, because the areas where the paint has built up will actually stick to...
It's really kind of, I don't know, maybe
I think you're, yeah.
Because look, there's good...
You got good stuff.
Got some good stuff going there.
It's just harder to see it through the plate. But you don't want to leave your stencil down there to dry and hold the lines here, because all that will happen is it actually adheres to the stencil and it all comes up.
See where that is on the edge of the stencil there?
Then you have a hot mess with your stencil, because then you got to soak it, like in Murphy's or something, because it is stuck in those... It's clogged and it's all the things. You'll be sad. The reason that we also know this is because we thought this exact... We're like, oh, that's going to be so cool. And it'll just pull right... No. Doesn't do that.
That's very sad.
Yeah. Becky, she says, yep, she had to try that for herself one time. It is true. Do not do it. Your paint with stencil yet. See?
You will be really pissy.
See, we have other people. If you've been one of those people and you know, see, we're trying to tell y'all. We're trying to save you from that experience, because it's kind of a bummer, because then your stencil...
Yeah, because you spent all that time, doing some really cool stuff, and then shucky darns. All right, so we've got some cool looking... And I love the red sort of frame around there.
Yeah. I think you should maybe... take that into consideration whenever you're...
Yeah, very much so. But we'll have to decide that.
Yeah, it's one of those things you only do once. That's right. Some of y'all need to experience yourself, but we're trying to help you out.
All right. Wonderful. Now see, this is what's good.
Mm-hmm.
When you have those little areas where you have that other color that's in there.
Yeah, hold it up into the technology a little bit more so people can really get in on the, yeah. See? The inclusion of those earlier layers.
Yes, and see, that's this layer. We're going to go in these in order
Hey,
so that you will know.
So, somebody count, because I'll forget and I'll start talking.
And see, this one picked up green from this one. I'll tell you what, I love this Meaden green.
Yeah.
It is a really pretty green. And see down here? And that's picking that up from this one. And this one is picking up a little, you can tell just a faint turquoise out there, not a lot.
Yeah.
But it's altering this.
I like that. I like when you have a little bit of that just kind of hazy, like this. This is perfect situation. That one's really good. Yeah, so all the lines come from those built up layers of paint, and because you're thinking, oh, well, don't you just get that with one color? You can, but it's not that, like, you don't get that depth or
Because
variation
see here.
because certain things will get highlighted, and you know, more paint will build up in you know, of one color will be in a different area. So it's just such a unique technique to get those different
You're not
lines.
going to be able to get this kind of results as
Yeah.
the other. Oh, that was a dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm. And see, Eddie always makes it way more simple and clear. It's from all the layers of paint.
Yeah. That. And see down here in the end?
Yes. They're having a meeting, Sue.
I have not been counting. I don't know if y'all have. I love this. And see these two together. Aren't they just lovely? This would be a nice pups to do.
That's right, Lexi. Yeah.
And see, you can see some of the blue around the edges there. I like this one a lot. Well, this is kind
Real
of
sticky situation, Graham.
ho-hummy here. But now, seriously, this would be a great one to stamp on because you wouldn't have any interruption because it's so light.
And what's interesting about certain prints like that, especially since it's on the tissue paper, is if you come back with like sprays or the watercolor or, you know, what other kind of watery medium you would like to put on it, there are going to be areas that actually show up that you didn't necessarily realize that were there. So that's always kind of fun.
Yeah, this is really wet.
And like this one, because it was the white layer, even though it's sort of mixed in and more grayish, right?
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting on the back side too.
Put different sprays and things on that one. Super fun, because then it'll light up.
Now, I mean, even this, you've got some interesting areas that have picked up some of the metallic that stuck around for a while.
Mo says, this is such a fabulous stencil mask for a long haul. It really was. And let me tell you, like, the fact that it got expanded out into the 5 different styles is one of the reasons that it works really well. Because when it was condensed down into one, the orifices were smaller.
Yes.
So pulling it out and kind of zooming in and then making those areas larger is why this works really well for this particular technique. And thank you, Mo. And
okay, now see these
this was
lines?
group effort. Group effort. We all put in time.
Brayer lines.
Yes.
Be aware.
Brayer.
I think this is really a nice soft. Now this is done with that mead. Remember I started out with that?
Mm-hmm.
You can see it has a whole different feel to it.
It's softer.
It's softer. It's chalky almost.
I like this one. And this was the orange, but it almost looks more, you know, goldenrod or...
Well, that's because it
mixed with the gray.
Followed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did anybody count? I didn't.
I forget.
Yep. Well, this will be a good exercise. Y'all can either put it in the chat. I'm not going to say it out loud. Or if you're watching on replay and you've made it this far, count along. Or, go back and, yeah, let us know.
This is really pretty, I think.
Oh, that softer blue. Mm-hmm. Hi, Gia. Thanks for hanging.
And numero uno. Which I think, even though it does have some crappy brayer marks on there, I like this. I think it's very...
Well, if it's kind of the look of it. Like, those aren't as noticeable or as, like, off-putting as it was on the purple. Like, it fits the look. You know it's kind of grungy and maybe some, like...
Yeah, and see these...
Graffiti-like.
See these little orifices up there? They didn't get any black paint in them. Nor did these.
Yeah.
Nor did these. But see, sometimes that's cool. It really... and I think that is one of the things that is really interesting about this process.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so some of y'all put the number in the chat. I like that. I got a good chuckle. Please confirm or deny, in the replay. Let us know in the comments down below. I will be back here. Well, we will both be here, but I am in person, face camera, and all P brings her awesomeness in her just essence and being and her voice.
Lovely, shiny
personality. On Mondays. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. But we'll be back this afternoon, so if you just didn't get enough of us, but that'll be over there at CAW.
And we'll be doing bookmarks. With new procedures. They're not,
techniques.
It's not like a new technique, but
new for what?
But I'm very happy because what I've noticed here is I don't have any clogged orifices. Now this is getting close right there.
Yeah.
Might have to cut that out ever so slightly.
There you go.
But I'm very happy about this and the alterations that I made to the outside of the...
Okay.
All right.
Till then, y'all.
Love ya.
Like a...
Long haul.